It is 3 p.m. Eastern, or close enough, on a Wednesday in the middle of January, snowy Morgantown, Pennsylvania. My name is Joey. I will be your host today. We'll start off the stream with a quick walk around, see what's going on here on a random Wednesday here at DKOldies. Oh, I just noticed, I'll have to spin around and see if I can find it. Starting off right here at the shipping department, just finishing up today, heard 364 orders. Heading out today, it looks like the last couple are here on the table, an N64 system, some NESs. Looks like somebody's getting a GBA SP, cool Game Boy Color over there. Xbox, Genesis, oh, this is neat. Blue on clear version of the N64. What's going on, everybody? Thank you all for tuning in. Giveaways coming up today. Just a couple moments. All you have to do to be entered in the giveaway for my Facebook viewers, share the stream, comment that you shared. It's easy, gets you entered. Giveaways coming up soon. So right here, we were just over here yesterday, the opening, the incoming department. This is where all the new collections come into the shop. Looks like Travis is working on the last couple right over here. It's where we get all the stuff that stocks our shelves. I'm going to be opening up a special one right here on the stream coming up in just a couple minutes. Let's continue down this side, sneak through here. This is kind of cool. Nintendo 64 storage cabinet. Got slots for, what is that, maybe 10, 20 different games in it? Looks like this is, there we go. I can't quite tell how that goes in. Another collection that just came in down here. It looks like cords, controllers, all that sort of stuff. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. What's up, Scott? See you over there on YouTube. This is a giant wall of accessories. This is where they come out of the collections that come in, and they wait over here to get tested. Everything. Game Sharks, Rumble Packs, controllers of all different types. What's going on, Jeremy? Got an order. Email, my order was shipped today. Oh, it's exciting. I love to hear it. Over here is where the systems go as they come out of the collections that come in. They're waiting over here with all the proper paperwork that explains what's going on with it while they head over to the repair center. Get diagnosed, see what's going on with them. Handhelds, Wii, N64, a little bit of everything here today. A PSP, PS3. Does have a sticker on it? It does. When I was a kid, I used to love stickers, and I put stickers on all kinds of stuff. When we get games in here, or game systems or something, you know, the cleaning team likes to balk about it. You know, oh, there's things covered in stickers. I don't know. As a kid, you got to cut them some slack, I feel. Xbox, Wii, all kinds of stuff. Waiting over here. GameCube as well. Original Game Boy. This side is repair parts. Xbox One controller parts. Look at these little thumbs. Little caps. PS4, Genesis cords, PS2 membrane. What's that? Oh yeah, the little rubber parts for inside. What's going on, Fabrizio? Hello, good to see you, Subtomo. Thank you for sharing. All systems waiting to get worked on. Look at these Wii's. Why is this? Who knows? GameCubes, PlayStations. There's a sticker on this one. Looks like some sort of devil girl or something. Why? What? Okay. More stuff. NES is getting worked on. Here's what the inside of an NES looks like. Not this. This is the inside of a GameCube. Wow, look at down there. That's what spins the tiny little disc. And then there's an NES. Got the heat shield, no, RF shield or whatever. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh God, is that a bug wing? Okay. All waiting to get worked on. Here's the other side of this shelf with repair parts. And then over here in the repair center, stuff getting worked on over there. It looks like some GameCubes getting tested over in this section. More consoles. Waiting to get worked on. A bunch of Wii's, GameCube. This one's got his sticker on it. Actually, this is like a full skin on this thing. The Explosion GameCube. Where did they get this? Like, this is custom printed out around all the buttons. Where does this stuff come from? Some of these things look like they're diagnosed. Does not spin. That means the disc inside here, something's wrong with either the motor or something. Look, the same thing here. Problem with the laser. Seesaw a bug leg in the disc tray. Sorry in advance. Oh boy. So yeah, these are all going to be the next ones. They come over, they'll grab one from here, bring it over to the station and work on it. Looks like someone's getting worked on over here. And then these are what I call the handheld boys. Brandon down there is working on some sort of handheld, maybe a Game Boy Advance possibly. All part of it. All right, let's spin around through this way. Games. Here's a card of games that was coming out of today's collections. And as you can see, generally a good blend of everything. Old school Atari. Back here with Genesis stuff also. Bunch of N64 games. NES, of course. Handheld stuff goes in this small box. Racing game. Gran Turismo. Game Boy. That's So Raven. Oh, I can't believe there's a game. And game cases in all sorts of ways. What's going on, X-Men? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. There's another sticker. Dragon of some sort. When a skin on your console is a status symbol, right, Dennis? Right. Let's sneak back through here. All right, let's work our way back. Actually, let's finish our little tour around, see what's going on over this side. We still have all our snow here in Pennsylvania. Quick glance outside, and they're calling for a big storm coming. Big storm coming up this weekend. What's going on, Joshua? Good to see you. This is one of the game walls. This area in particular is what's called the disc in case area. What that means is the games don't have a manual. They get sent in all kinds of ways. Sometimes they don't have a manual, so we list them a little bit cheaper and save some money that way. It's Xbox 360, Wii, PS2, PS3 down here on the ground. Looks like new games going up onto the shelves over here also. Super Nintendo games must have just gone into stock, going up onto the shelves. Down here we get into the cartridge games, NES stuff, N64. Here's some of the inventory stations, games getting put into stock. Genesis, and then the beginning. This is kind of where the story begins in terms of the games. The beginning of the alphabet, A for Atari. Genesis, Nintendo. Handheld stuff's all over here. Tiny little games like DS games. Oh, and it looks like they put these little rubber things down so the games don't slide around as much. It's kind of neat. Smaller handheld stuff, Game Boy Advance, Game Gear, all the way down there on the bottom. Xbox 360 stuff over here. This is the back of the resurfacing machines. You can see inside two things. There's the resurfacing paste. You can see, look how thick it is there. And water that cleans off the games as they run. Here are the little polishing heads. These kind of like Velcro up into the machine. Spins around, and with the help of the polishing compound, cleans up the disc. This, I think, is what they use to wash them. I think they can just go in like a washing machine in this bag. And then over here, games waiting in the resurfacing area. They'll open up these games, pop each one into the resurfacer, and then send it over to get tested. It's like some light scratches on that one. What is this guy? What is this? Table tennis? Okay. PlayStation, Xbox. I see a bunch of Wii and PS2, it looks like, over there. What's going on, Justin? What's up? From West Virginia, huh? Not too far away. Thank you for sharing, John. You too, Chris. All right, get ready. We are coming back here. We are arriving back now that we've completed our revolution around the shop. We're opening up one of today's collections that has just arrived. They set this special one aside for us, and let's see where it's coming from. This one's traveled to us from Hampton Falls, New Hampshire. Justin, looks like, reached out, asked if we'd buy his old games. See what we got. First item coming out of today's collection, a Tom and Jerry game. War of the Whiskers. What? Is that what they're called? Whiskers? Like on a cat? Whiskers? I guess so. What's going on, Wayne? Good to see you. Can every game be fixed, or are some games just not fixable? No, Shane, not all of them can be fixed. And that's why after they run through the resurfacer, they go over to get tested. Sometimes the scratches, light scratches, you might think, this will buff right out and play fine. It doesn't. Sometimes you see deep scratches and you think, no way this is going to work. I'll run through the resurfacer, gets it working again. It really just depends on how the damage is. What's going on, Jaden? So many consoles, it must take ages to clean that stuff that comes in. It does. So we've got two separate parts. I always show you guys right over here since they're right next to me. The cleaning team, there's Heather, runs the department. Got some of her other workers there as well. And then right back here, back through that door, is where the insides get cleaned up. So they open it up, clean everything out, blow it all out inside, then comes out here and you can see there's a cart right back there of consoles that now they're going to clean the outsides of. What are they working on here today? What does Heather have there? I can barely see it. Okay, we'll continue. Holy smokes, Futurama. Is that really hard to find one? I can't recall now. Yes, well, wait, I remember this. The story written by TV series writer with 30 minutes of original cinematics. That's right. I heard somebody say that this is like an unreleased episode of the show. Mom has taken over Planet Express. Good news, everyone. Yeah. Wow, what is this like? What's the gameplay? Look, there's Bender. Got to try this. Got to try it. What's up, Kev from Greensboro? Sharon from Virginia. I like Futurama too, Dennis. Yeah, me as well. Sly Cooper. He's a raccoon. Thievius Raccoonius. Thieving gang returns. Greatest heist ever. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Oh, look at his tail. Oh, wait, here are his legs. Okay, I couldn't quite tell what was happening there. Wow. Okay. What's going on, Raphael? Sly 2, there's another one. Now look at him. What is this animal? There's, I guess, a turtle? What is this thing? The muscle. They call him Murray. Is that him? What is that guy? Goodness. Yeah, put it on your list, right, Michael? Yeah, it's going on my list of games to try out. Call of Duty 3. And Finest Hour. Look at this. They did the same thing. This guy's shooting backwards. The whole battle's going on back here. This guy's shooting back at his friends. I don't know why, but it looks like it was a problem here as well. This guy's screaming to him, Tom! Tom, the battle's this way! Tom doesn't care. Look at that. What's going on, Timothy? Playing Godfather on the PS2. Good one, good one. Turok. This is another one that's on my list. A pink hippo? Yeah, I do think it was a pink hippo. Dana, no, I am not the owner. I work here in our social media department. Bentley's a turtle, Murray's a hippo. There we go. I knew we'd get some answers. Turok is one that I am very, very looking forward to trying. I played the N64 once. Every FPS fan in the country will be taking weeks off to play the game. Well, what's up, Jeff from Iowa? Wait, what is this? Cars. Yeah, there he is. His eyes. And he's got a mouth up here in the front grill. That's so weird. And Ratchet Deadlocked. I like how they made the C into a wrench. Clever. I like it. We do ship to the UK, James. We ship all over the world. That's right. Star Wars Battlefront. Back when Star Wars games were good and plentiful. Crazy Taxi. First game I ever played back on the Dreamcast. Got ported over to PS2 as well. And Casper, what do we have here? Look at him. Look at his round head. What? Future of the spirit world lies on your shoulders. 360 degrees, movement, power-ups. You play as him. God, is that? Okay. Alright, continuing. Bear with me. Yeah. Continuing into this collection. Oh, we moved into GameCube games. We have Pierce Brosnan. This fine woman right here. And it is Everything or Nothing. Connect Everything or Nothing on your Game Boy Advance for bonus content. What? What? Is that for real? Now in third-person view, hand-to-hand combat, two-player co-op. Come on, let's go. Tony Hawk, skateboarding, and the third one here on the GameCube as well. Looks like an old rental case. Spider-Man for PS2. Let's see if that's true. It is. It is. It's got the manual in there too. Team C. Good to appreciate the kind words. Thank you very much. Happy Wednesday. Super job for show. Yes, we do have Conker's Bad Fur Day, Sora. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, Ant. You did see Sly Cooper. I think we came across at least two. At least two of the games in there. Bear with me just a moment. Do we have Final Fantasy X and X2? I'm sure we do. Oh, for PS4? I don't know, Shane. Could always check the website, though. Have you played Caveman Ninja? Nope, never heard. Never heard of that. Do we have Dragon Ball games? We do. Kiwan? We absolutely do. Okay, continuing. Black Hawk Down, what? Reyes from Mexico. What's going on? Chronicles of Narnia. Yes, indeed. What am I looking at? Black Hawk Down. And when all hell breaks loose, leave no man behind. 16 breathtaking single-player missions. Okay. Rain of Fire. Wait, wasn't this a movie? And yeah, somehow dragons and helicopters in the sky. I don't quite get it. Fight fire with fire. Battle dragons in the sky and beasts on the ground. Ravage Earth as a dragon swooping from above. What is this like? What's up, AJ? Korea, huh? No way. That's awesome. Wave Race Blue Storm. This case feels funny. Oh no, Blockbuster rental case. Look at this. They put it right on the manual. And they got one right on the disc. You can see the cases for a standard size DVD. Matthew McConaughey and Christian Bale. Are you serious? Are you serious in this Rain of Fire movie, huh? Christian Bale played the dragon, huh? Classic. Black. Look at all these bullets. It reminds me of that opening scene of Lord of War with Nicolas Cage. Got a really cool opening scene where it kind of like follows a bullet through its process of being manufactured. Very cool. Very cool. Ultimate Spider-Man here on PS2 also. I get people asking about this one. Sounds like there's something special in this game. What's up, Craig? Ran a fireplace just like the movie, really. Metal arms. Don't know too much about this one either. Feels light. No manual. Yep. Just what 10 years of handling this stuff can do. I can tell that it is off by 2 grams. 2 grams. Ghost Recon on the GameCube here as well. Casper doesn't look friendly. No, I always kind of thought Casper was a little bit creepy myself, but not venturing into ET territory, mind you. Gun. Gun. Those cases had a lock on them. Let me go back to that GameCube game. Wave Race? Saying that it had a hole on the bottom. And apparently it does. And for a security measure. And when you mentioned that, it made me think of GameCube cases that also have that. Remember when I first saw this, I did not know what was going on. But I don't think I have anything here. I think my pen is a little bit too large, but basically at the rental shop they would stick a metal rod up through the game case like that. When that's going on, you can see if something was coming up through here and locking through this side as well, you wouldn't be able to open it. Just a security measure, I guess. Okay, what else did I see down here? Gun, yes. Hitman. Blood Money. Liberty City Stories, I've always been intrigued by this as well. I've played the main titles. Have to check that out as well. And Tomb Raider Legend. Just shipped this out in one of my videos the other day. I played the original Tomb Raider games back on 1, 2, and 3, back on the PlayStation. I heard there was a new movie coming out. I just saw a picture of the actress, excuse me, that they had picked out to play the new Tomb Raider. I feel like I recognized her, but I don't know who she is. Anybody see that? What do you think? Is she a good fit to play Tomb Raider? Yeah? No? Some Halo stuff down here as well. ODST, Orbital Drop Strike Team, maybe? Something like that. And Halo Wars. Back in the day, my Halo friends didn't know that there was like a top-down strategy game. Look at this. Look at that. Very cool. Call of Duty, big red one. Tom's back. Tom. Tom, why are you in the sky? Look at these guys. There's teammates down here. And Tom just in the sky and facing wrong way. Is he firing? Yep. Just shooting the wrong way. Hey, looks like he's got some planes up here with him, though. Sophie Turner? Is that her name? I don't recognize the name. What else is she from? What do I know her from? Combat Evolved Anniversary Edition. New graphics, co-op, new multiplayer maps. Wow. God of War, 2-disc set. Neat one. Shadow of the Colossus. Oh, man. Seeing this for the first time back in the day was just wild. Lord of the Rings and Splinter Cell. Oh, this guy's upside down. Got some more Halo in here with Halo 2. Gosh, so good. She's from Game of Thrones. AJ, maybe that's it. Halo Combat Evolved. Tomb Raider. She is again. I don't know if this was before or after that. Legend? Is that what it was? Tom's just shooting the breeze. Yeah, he is. Well said. Well said. GameStop said she doesn't look like Lara Croft. Really? Well. Matrix. Path of Neo. Wow, look at the cool art on this one. Still go down as one of my favorite movies of all time. That first Matrix. Gosh, seeing that with just, that's the thing, like, you didn't really know too much going into a movie. Yeah, you saw a trailer back in the day, but there wasn't, you know, like, endless discussion, breaking it apart on YouTube. Like, you just didn't really know. Hitman Trilogy. Hitman, oh, here we go. Silent Assassin, Contracts, and Blood Money. What is this? Jaws Unleashed. Ew, look at his teeth. Why? Why is there like 2 rows? That's gross. You are Jaws. No way. Look at this. You're eating somebody. Wreak havoc with a range of underwater, surface, and air attacks. Air attacks. And a Fairly Odd Parents game. They're breaking the rules. I've seen this show. He had godparents? Is that what they were? And they were little, like, magic people? It's been a while. It's been a while. Careful what you wish for. Do we have M&M kart racing? I've definitely seen it before. Definitely seen it. That's because Google was not invented until 1998. Yeah, it was crazy back then. Crazy times. Don't know how we did it. Call of Duty 3. Tom's back. Includes a bonus disc. What? What? Special bonus disc. Making of. Inside the Normandy Bray interviews and a launch trailer. Is there really another disc in here? There is. Look at that. It's neat. Mortal Kombat and first God of War. Cosmo and Wanda. That's it. Summer. Good, good, good. Open season. I think this deer. I think this one. A Game Shark for the Nintendo 64. Arrow Gauge. Bomberman Hero. And finally we're finishing it off with a memory card for the Nintendo 64. All right, let's do the giveaway. Get ready, guys. Okay, here is how it is going to work. Right here on the table, right in front of me, is the DKOldies prize wheel. And all of these people were picked at random from those who shared today's post. We're going to give the wheel a spin, see who today's winner is. 20 bucks in store credit is what we're playing for. Good luck, everyone. I think the wheel has spoken. Jonathan Clark. Congratulations, Jonathan. You are today's winner. Jonathan, all you have to do is have an account on our website, DKOldies.com, and message us here on Facebook with the email address you use to log into the website. They will get you hooked up with your store credit. Don't worry if you didn't win. Do these giveaways every day. This time, 3 p.m. Eastern, weekdays. We'll be back tomorrow with a new video. Hope to see you guys there. Thank you all for tuning in.